Every lane, ready to light! That's it. All of them like a bouquet. Like a bouquet.
Like a bouquet.
There you go. Over the feathers over the top of that little flame. And then once you start catching, set them on your brace like we've been talking about. Put that pencil on there. You're good. Easy does it. Easy does it. Don't lose your mind. Set it on there.
Airman Leonard is lighting already?
Roger that, Sergeant.
What got into you this morning?
Just grab that stack. Push. Yeah. Slow down. Slow down. Don't lose your mind.
What's wrong with you today, Airman Leonard?
Bringing the dog out, Sergeant.
Sounds like pitch over here.
It was very pitchy.
Very pitchy. Alright. Set the last bundle and make sure you need to add any more.
Roger that.
Yes, 14.
14. Alright, Airman Leonard.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Do that every time.
Roger that.
Alright, go your fire, man. Go grab the rest of your tree and stump your tree.
Roger that. Yeah, the subject very good.
Right? What did you learn about hardwoods with pine?
Trying to find a piece of their straight grains next to the block.
Alright, bringing them around his platform. Everyone see this? Okay. So, the rest of your tree selection is huge, right? So instead of messing around with this, I'm looking at it and I'm like, man, this looks awful. It's split. There's a bunch of knots.
This is going to be under a lot of tension, so you want to pinch it. You're going to take your thumb, it's going to take a lot of might, and then you get that slack to run that. 5 minutes. Any questions? Again, this is a knot that we're going to use in the field for stakes. Give you a slack. Anybody else? Probably get one more in. Get your knee off the dirt. Face side up off the ground. You already dropped for your gloves, didn't you? Come on now. You guys will not put anything on the ground. What happens when stuff...
So it's diagonal. A nice straight line. This is going to be at about that chest height. Depending on what shelter you're building, your cadre will direct you on how high this should be. I'll give you dimensions for it. And then I'm going to put a directional slip loop in here. All right, doesn't matter whether you turn away from yourself or you turn into yourself. I'm reaching through that loop that I just made. I'm grabbing the line that's toward the tree that I'm going to, and I'm pulling that through to make a loop. If I pull on this line now, it's going to pop that loop out. So I'm just going to keep a little bit of tension on it, but not cinch down yet. Any questions on that? How many of you have done a directional slip to this? Anybody? Who wants to give it a shot? Aaron Jones, you're the closest, so I'll let you go first. Aaron Wesson should be second. Now, one thing, 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Keep that loop big enough that you can reach through and grab that line. Tight. Now. A little bit. Right. Still a little bit of looseness in there. Aaron Wessels, you're up. Pull this out. Pull that direction all the way out. True, pull. Get it right, so we sit down.
We can take that.
Swing that around.
Yep, swing it around.
Excuse me.
7 and 21.
21? I got 21 right here. All right.
All right, I got 7 right here.
Hey, we might need to rotate our canopy because this, right. Okay, just so you know, 21 is in line with the corral line. I'd prefer to tie it off to a fixed object. So we might need to just shift. Wrap around the opposite direction that you're pulling. So, if I want, look at all this lateral band, I want it to be tight. So this way.
And then at the 6 o'clock, you're gonna go over, then up, and you pinch off the X. You're gonna pinch off the X, and then
Once this all is daisy chained up, then you guys can go ahead and start your square roll. That's that last little bit there. Just gonna make sure that doesn't get messed up. All right, so I have my parachute here. I'm throw my lines over. I'm gonna start my square roll. Take as much of the material out from underneath as you can. Pull it to the center.
That doesn't have any vegetation. That's where the hole goes.
a hole.
Big hole. What do we dig it with? Just like a stick? Shovel.
Let him discuss everything we need to.
And then the food cache.
No, I thought it was like that'll work, but I thought so. You pinch it off and you give it slack here. So I get no. That's gonna be where the slack's from. Yeah, you're right.
And then you do a whole line right there.
This is the exact same thing you do with your trucker stitch. That's your trucker stitch. Okay? Disseminate that information, share it, but you can take it from him, I don't care, but now you know.
I'm hauling on it, so if you want to keep doing it.
Are we good to launch? Are we good to start tying off of the lines? Yeah.
Number red.
All the main ones should be tied off. All the main ones are tied off.
Who's done?
All the main, like, ones are tied off. They're tied off, so we just need to tie off.
Airman John, go. What's taking so long? Zero communication. Whose fault is that? Everyone's. You have to rely on your team lead, right? You, when put in that position, you need to take control of your element. Okay? You need to, in that moment, step up and be the individual who's taking over and make sure that your intentions are known and try to get everyone on the same page as far as what needed to be done. Was anyone in this element confused as to what their overall objectives were? Good, so you knew, everyone who had a job knew what they were supposed to do. Did you leverage individual strengths and weaknesses?
No, sir. I didn't do that.
Okay, so who would have been best tasked to do the poncho hooch? Who is best tasked to do the hole? Who is best tasked to do this and to do that, right? Who has notes on how to set up the canopy? Did you do any of that? Okay, so when you're setting up your plan, make sure that you know those things. All right, who knows what the heck we're doing? And Romaro seemed to know what he was doing when it came to the canopy somewhat, and he had to take over for you. Did you delegate that to him, or did he take over?
He took over the
A lot of what we do here is doing something in front of you and then having you replicate it. And a lot of times you're not going to have enough sleep, and you're not going to have enough food, you're not going to have enough water, and you're going to be tired, hungry, want to go home. But you still need to pay attention and make sure you know what you're doing. All right, so paying attention to what we did. When you guys had the canopy laid all the way out, is that how we put the pole into the canopy? No, we just held it open and put the pole in, right? So paying attention to those little things will help set you up for success. Everything that you guys are being expected to do is being done right in front of your face, and all you have to do is turn around and replicate it. All right? So figuring out how to position it. Hey, where did they set the pole? Okay, that's where they set it. That's where we should set it. You notice, hey, how many people do I need digging a hole? 1 or 2, maybe. Why 2? Why? How's it faster? Someone goes and digs super hard until they can't anymore, and then you take a break, and then the next person goes, right? And then you just watch for 60 seconds, and you go as hard as you can.
How many times have you been walking in the woods, such as these, and come across a nice juicy plant, but you didn't know if you could actually eat that plant? I've done it myself. I don't know if either of you guys have. So, well, today we're actually going to go over a method. It's called the edibility test, and this method will actually allow you guys to figure out if that plant is edible. But before that, she was headed that way, so she headed that out there, and she was actually out there for an additional 8 days before being recovered. She correlates her ability to stay alive for us because she knew exactly what plants she could eat and would sustain her for that time. So just like Ann Rogers knew that information, it's best to know that an edibility test for mushrooms. Only for plants, not for mushrooms. We don't want to test mushrooms because there's a lot of mushrooms that look alike. And so you might think, oh, this is an edible mushroom, but actually, we want to find plants that are abundant around us. Airman Walker, how beneficial would it be for me if I found a plant that was edible but I hardly ever saw it?
Maybe not that beneficial.
Exactly, because if we're starving to death out here, and I know this one plant, but I hardly see it, that's not really good for us. So we want to find plants that are abundant so that we can test those so we know we're going to have food source. And then also we want to look for like the smell. Now that we're here, we found a potential planter could be edible. We know it's not a mushroom, we know it doesn't smell rotten or musty. Let's dive into the edibility test itself. And the edibility test is we're going to separate the plant into different parts. Airman Kaiser, why do you think I would want to separate the plant into different parts?
Because some parts might not have the same properties and might be poisonous.
This lesson is really hard to have bad organization on because it's like the edibility test at Sept. Alright, but time-wise, you're almost dead on your time. Proud of it, Sergeant.
perfect, Airman Gill.
No, but that's so me for asking.
What's wrong with you, Sergeant? That's almost perfect. Good. Alright, turn down. Where's that?
You all right? Yep. All right. Keep moving. You got it. You good, John? Yeah, I'm okay. Jimmy Jones left 4.
So we'll go check it out.
Jimmy Sue West left 4. Jimmy Reese left 4. John is left 4.
Every daily 6.
Need to get it right.
Back, do another mile, do 300 air squats. The air squats are going to be done right over here on the other side, in the grass. After you're done with those 300 air squats, you're going to finish with a mile. Alright, I'm not going to give you guys the exact amount of time. You guys should all be able to pass. Any questions? Spread out 4 bars, get ready.
Didn't count in the belt, get a little more. Smack your chin on that crossbar there. You should have left it right.
40. Stay with your chest. 100! There it is.
I was going to tell you something.
40.
All the way up, Airman Reese.
110.
150.
120. 100.
8, 9, 10. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Break 90.
Lower Airman tomorrow.
50. 40.
Lower Airman Baker.
80.
70. Airman Baker, I'm going to put you at 0. Don't go lower. All the way up, Airman Young. 120. 220. Airman Daly, go lower. We'll start counting your reps. 120. 150.
60.
20.
Airman Daly, get your chest up and go lower. Lower. That's not 90. You say you're incapable of going lower than that.
Negative 50.
Then do it.
40.
1.
The best way you can navigate is
I couldn't hear you. What?
they're basic radio for time.
70.
Yeah, we're supposed to avoid line communication and stuff, but it's better.
300.
300.
You say like right where?
270.
I don't have a backup for anything off outside of this. I need to figure out a
Get your water bottle, fill it up with Gatorade, and then go over here and wag them.